Welcome to another episode of RoeB's Rage. What are we going to be raging about today? Probably not much of anything or a whole bunch of stuff, but either way, it ain't really so much my point of view, or is it my point of view? But either way, don't take it too personal. Okay, so let's talk about just the human species as it is. Whether you like it or not, or whether you believe in evolution or whatever, it's a proven fact that we have scraped a living off of this earth for hundreds of thousands of years. Hunting little animals, furry animals, stabbing them, murdering them, eating them. The same with poor little plants that never hurt us or done anything to us. We stab them, chop them up, eat them, whatever, because that's what keeps us alive and sustains us. Unfortunately, we can't be sustained off of nothing, so the whole thing of a peaceful existence is kind of an illusion. But it's good to have a peaceful existence. That's the reason why I do kind of like the whole belief in a God and all that, because it teaches you morals, and it's supposed to teach you compassion and understanding and love your fellow man or whatnot. But as I see it today, 60% of the chaos that's going on in the world is caused by people's belief in an imaginary friend or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And yet we still destroy multiple forests and all that, and it cracks me up about people like, oh, stop murdering animals. But yet when you bite into a carrot or whatever, the moment you smell it, that's the carrot screaming for its poor little life. You know what I'm saying? But just totally getting off subject of the human race here. But the funny part is so here we are, 2016. People don't even know what gender they are. They don't understand the difference between male and female on the Y and X chromosome and the X and X chromosome or whatever. And the whole way that it just understand biology, people. Your gender is not a choice set of mine. I mean, it's cool that if you want to act like an opposite sex and all that, I'm all for it. I support whatever you want to do. But on a biological level, you can never technically entirely be that thing, because it's just not what you was born to be. So it cracks me up when people go to raging about they're pissed off about what's on their birth certificate. Sorry, man, the universe made you what you are. You're just a little bitty speck of sand and spinning around a big ball of fire amongst billions of other specks of sands around big balls of fire, rotating around a big black hole or something, depending on how you look at it. They still really don't know what's at the core of our planet or any of that stuff, but it's totally entertaining to listen to and so on to expand your knowledge. So when you go back to the belief of beings coming from the sky glowing and telling us right from wrong and all that good stuff, the more that you go into it, you realize that there was multiple civilizations that had that belief and so on. Multiple ones of them all talked about glowing beings coming from the sky. So does that mean that technically we are aliens? Or was the glowing being from the sky just a euphemism to asteroids smashing into the planet, creating a single-celled organism, that of which eventually became us, considering how most of all of the living things that is not plants on this planet tend to have about the same bone structure. You know what I mean? With the whole arms, shoulders, the way that we move, whether it be birds or humans or otherwise. But now back to that evolution. So all of these hundreds of thousands of years of surviving, we get to 2016 and people are so sensitive and so PC and need a safe place. You know, if you raise your kids with a strong core and a strong understanding of who they are, they won't give a fuck about bullies. Maybe you should spend more time in your child's life instead of bitching about people bullying. Because there's going to be mean humans, no matter what. It's just part of us. We're all pricks or assholes. We're all mean in one way or another, whether you notice it or not. No matter how nice of a person you are, eventually another human that you see, you ain't going to like, and you're going to end up speaking your mind, because that's just how we are as a species. No matter what books tell us that we shouldn't do it, or what codes we live by, you still will end up doing it, depending on the human that which pisses you off. So, on that note or whatever, the main thing that I'm raging about here is the whole, oh, stop bullying and oh, they need a safe place and stuff like that. How about just stop being a whiny bitch? Balls up, man. Get some gangster to you. Raise your kids with a little bit of meanness. You know what I mean? With a little bit of backbone. I'm not saying that you have to be a bully, but it ain't that hard to stand up for yourself. You raise your kids to stand up for themselves, or to ignore people that mean nothing to them. That's why it's so funny with the social media. When somebody says something to somebody and they get all butthurt, fuck social media. Who gives a fuck what that person thinks? You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, I'm ugly. Fuck yeah, I am. I'm uglier than shit. No amount of beauty products is gonna make me pretty. Does it hurt my feelings or make me cry? Fuck no. Either you like me or you don't like me. And in fucking 60 years, we're all gonna be fucking ugly. You don't stay beautiful forever. Eventually you wrinkle and turn into a puddle of fucking clay and fade away. You know what I'm saying? It's just like on the whole cocky and arrogance when people's like, I'm so badass because I can do whatever. Dude, that ain't gonna last forever, man. The only thing that's gonna last forever is the you that's inside your brain, your attitude, and how you approach people. And if you got a shitty attitude, then it's only gonna last so long that people's gonna hang out with you and tolerate your bullshit, because eventually everybody gets tired of cocky arrogance. But that's just, one of my opinions. And that concludes this episode of RoeB's Rage. So you guys have a good day, man, and hit me up in the comments what you want to hear me rage about. Peace out, people.